Charles Barkley did an interview with Sports Illustrated recently, and it had me facepalming the entire time. Now, it pains me to say that because, as I always mention whenever we've done a story on Charles Barkley, the one or two other times we did it, I actually really like him. I really like him, and in my opinion, the show NBA on TNT with Shaq and Charles Barkley and Kenny and Ernie, it's the best thing on TV by far. Like, every time I watch it, I laugh my ass off. I think they're so entertaining, and they're not even trying. They're just genuine, and they have real conversations, and they're funny dudes, so it's a great show. So, again, I really like Charles Barkley, so it pains me to do this segment, but he spoke about politics, and it's ugly. So he was asked about the 2016 presidential race, and he said, quote, "I am paying close attention to the political situation. I have always voted Democratic. Good. But I like some of the Republicans this time around. I like Chris Christie. I like Jeb Bush. I like those guys." All right, here's why I hate this. Because I think Charles Barkley is actually a smart dude overall, but he's fallen into the trap that so many good people fall into. He's playing the game of personalities. He's viewing politics through the realm of personalities and not through the realm of, okay, give me what policies they're for, show me all the Democratic policies and the different individuals and what they want, and show me what all the Republicans want. And if he really looked at the policies, he would realize Jeb Bush and Chris Christie, it's lipstick on a pig. They're just like every other Republican. What, just because they're not as terrible looking as other candidates like Rick Santorum or Mike Huckabee? You like them? The whole thing about Chris Christie, straight shooter Chris Christie, it's bullshit. The guy's the biggest sellout to corporate America that there is. Chris Christie gave away pieces of the collapsed buildings from 9/11 as political favors to his donors. Chris Christie gave out the Hurricane Sandy money, the FEMA money, not by who needed it in the different places that were hit by it. He gave it out to people who supported him and gave him money and campaigned for him. So he would give it to districts that weren't as hard hit. He'd give more money to them, and some districts that were devastated got little money because there were Democrats who were leaders in that district. The dude's a bad dude, man. He's a bad dude. Jeb Bush is the same as George W. Bush. We covered the story today about how he supports a militaristic foreign policy. So you like them, Chuck, but do you know what they fucking stand for in terms of their policies? He continues, quote, "But I was very disappointed in Chris Christie the other day on the measles thing. It's a shame that these guys are afraid of just answering the question and trying to make everyone agree with you." I'm like, dude, your opinion is just your fucking opinion. I don't understand why you answer a question and think everyone is going to agree with you. You can't live your life like that. All right, so let me explain what he's talking about here. He's referring to the fact that Chris Christie said something about how it's like brave or something that some parents don't get their kids vaccinated. And then later he had to backpedal because, of course, that's wildly anti-science to say it's good ever to not get a vaccine. So Charles Barkley isn't mad that he said something that's anti-vaccine. No. He's mad that he didn't double down on the stupidity of the first comment. Come on, Chuck. Again, this is the politics of personality and bravado. This isn't actual substance. The substance is vaccines are good. If you're not on their side, you haven't done your fucking research, and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So should you really be commenting on it in public? The answer is no. And Chris Christie's obviously a dunce who's, shooting from the hip, and every once in a while he says something absolutely moronic. So then Charles Barkley was asked which living person he would like to meet. And he said, King Abdullah. King Abdullah is the person he wants to meet the most. Now, why? Get this. Because I think his actions when ISIS burned that kid alive, I thought his actions were heroic. He was like, no, you cannot do that to my people. I wish President Obama was like that sometimes. I do. I think that is the way we have to treat ISIS. We can't keep thinking it will go away. Oh, God, Chuck, what are you doing to me, man? All right, he's referring to the fact that the leader of Jordan, King Abdullah, put on his Air Force uniform after there was a Jordanian pilot burned alive by ISIS. Hey, Chuck, I got news for you. He didn't actually fly a plane and drop bombs on ISIS. He didn't do it. It was a fucking photo op. How do you not know that? And the idea that, President Obama should stand up against ISIS. These people in Jordan are fighting them much harder than we are. Are you serious? Obama has done 2,400 airstrikes on ISIS. Way more than the shitty king of Jordan, who did a photo op about it. No, but see, this is what I mean, man. Charles Barkley is a good guy, and he keeps it real, and he's a smart dude in many respects. But sometimes you get smart people who default to they don't know anything, but they want to give their opinion anyway. So they embrace their ignorance and act like and put a veil over it of, I'm just keeping it real. But you're not keeping it real because you don't know the facts. When you learn the facts, that would change your opinion. And that's why this is so frustrating, is that I'm sure that if Charles Barkley actually knew everything I just laid out there, he'd be like, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm voting Democratic. I'm not voting for these Republican idiots. And the king of Jordan, whatever, not that big a deal. You let me down, Chuck. You let me down.